Hi friends, so today I am going to explain you how we will do the subnetting. You know, so sometimes we need to do subnetting. So like how we will do. So I'm going to explain you step by steps. So I'm just requesting you, all of you, please watch this video till end. So you can easily understand. So how we are doing the subnetting. Okay, so this is subnetting a part 2 video. So I'm requesting you also, all of you, so please watch the first part, subnetting first part video. So then you easily understand so what I'm going to explain you today. So like subnetting first part video I have already uploaded on my YouTube channel. If you go to my YouTube channel, inside the playlist, one directory is there. That directory is a network. Inside the directory you will get all the relevant videos like IP address subnetting part 1. So you can go and watch the that video. Even I will give the link in my YouTube description also, that video description also, so you can get from there also. Okay, fine. So let me start the subnetting part. So today I'm going to explain you through the diagram subnetting. Okay, so you can see I have already prepared some diagram here. Why? Because if I prepare now, so then it will take time to prepare. Then video it will be too long. So that's why I for reducing the video timing. So that's why already I have prepared this diagram. Okay, fine. So you can see suppose we are going to set up one infrastructure. So you can see, so now in that infrastructure I need this server, 10 server, 13 server connect here, 5 servers connect here, 10 server connect here. So how you will be connect the server? So you can see I have a two router 1 and router 2, and this router 2 you can see I need to connect one point position 30 server and 160 server. In router 1 you can see 5 server and 10 server I have to connect. So server, how server is connecting to the router? So that's a interface, to the interface that server is connecting. So you can see here is a 16 server, this 16 server connecting to the interface, this also interface, this is also interface, this is also interface. Now you can see how many interfaces is there. So it's a 1, 2, 3, 4. But this is also one interface. Why? Because when router is connecting to each other, there also we need one network ID. Then it will be connect the router. So interface means that you can see now total 5 interface. So it means total we have to purchase total 5 network ID. Then server will be connect. I have to purchase one network ID here, then 10 server will connect, one network ID here, then 5 server, one network ID here, 13 server, one network ID here, 16 servers, and one network ID here, like it's connected to each other router. So I have to purchase 5 network ID. So that will be then again too costly, right? So what we will do, we will do the subnetting. So here subnetting is starting. Subnetting means so we will divide the network, we will create the network within the network. So I will going to explain you here, so then you will understand. So suppose now you can see now as per now scenario you have to purchase the 5 network, right? But no, we will purchase only the one network ID, and then we will divide that network, and then we will create the subnet, and then we will assign to this interface. Okay, fine. So now what we have to do, we have to check how many interfaces is there? 5 interface. So we will suppose we are purchasing one network ID. That network ID is 196. Suppose for example 10.10.0. So you can see this is the one network ID. This is it, and this also its network ID belongs to which class? So you can see it belongs to class C. So that I have already explained in my network like IP video, like for the class range IP. So you can see class C IP is starting with the 192 and 223, ending with the 223. So it's starting with the 196. It means this is a class C. This is a class C network ID. Okay. So by default, class C, what is a network? What is a subnet? That is a 24. By default, it's by default this is coming the 24 subnet ones. So that's why I'm telling you, like, you first watch the my subnetting part one, because these things already I have explained in my first part video. So then you can easily understand. Okay, fine, leave it that one. So you can see here, now this is the class C, and class C by default, what is the subnet mask? So 24, fine. Now we also find like how many interface we have, 5, and we purchase, for example, we purchase one network ID, that is 196.10.10.0. Fine. Now step 1, what we have to do? First what we have to do, one second, let me write here in a big 192. This is first step, what we have to do, 10.10.0. Here you can see how many octal resolve for the network and how many octal resolve for the host. So in a class C, what happening? How many network? So that is the class, in a class C, this 1 2 3, this is the network, this is the network, and this is the host. In a class C, 3 octal resolve for the network and 1 octal resolve for the host. Okay, fine. So now what we have to do, so you network octal, you can leave it that one. So you take the host octal. So host octal is a 0, you can see here. So now what you have to do, you have to convert this octal octal bit to in a binary format, binary format. So what you have to do, you have to type here 196, not 192. Here also it's a 196. Okay, fine, 196, because we purchased 196, right? So consider this is 196. 196.10.10. Okay, so, and this part, host part, what you have to do, you have to convert in a binary. So one like octal equal to how many bits? 8 bits. This already I have explained in my IP address video. So 8 bits. So, and that host bit representing with 0. So you have to give here 8 times 0. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. So we converted in a binary, because if a 0 is converting in a binary, that is a 0, right? So 0. So now you can see this is the now new series came here, right? Now second, like now what you have to do in the case, like second step, what you have to do, now you have to find where we have the maximum number of the subnet, like maximum number of the server. So this is the you can see here where is the maximum number of the server where you need. So you can see here this is a 16, so here is the maximum number of the server. So what you have to do, you have to use one formula here. That formula is 2 and 2 power, like 2 power the number n value, and that you have to calculate to till this value. If greater than and equal to, like n, I'm giving here n, and then greater than and equal to 60, greater than and equal to 60. So you can see you have to then here what you have to do, here you have to calculate the value. So like if you calculate 2 into 2 4, like that, 2 into 5, so like that you have to convert calculate. So So if I calculate 2 times 6 times, then value like no greater than 16. So how? I will explain you here. You can see. So suppose 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 2 into, you can calculate 2, 4, 8, 16, 34. So 64 is going somewhere around. You can see. So then your n value is 6, right? So you can see first what you have to do, you have to find very maximum value of the server. So you can see this is the server count maximum. So you have to use this formula 2 into n, that number, and if you have to calculate. So you got the n value right now. So now what you have to do here, you have to take that n value. So n, what is the n value? N value is 6 now, right? So you have to resolve 6 times 0 here, and 2 octal you have to transfer to the network, right, for the network. So you have to only keep the 6 bits for the host here, and 2 bits you have to transfer to the network, you know. So from here to here you have to, sorry, here to here you have to keep for the host, and this 2 you have to, you know, transfer to the network. Okay. Now, so now we have we can, you know, like I can say like means so now we are going to transfer to the network, right? So what we have to do now, new value you can see here. Now you will see what will come, 196.10.10 and network we are going to assign to network. So what we have to network ID represent with 1. So we have to give here 1 1 and 6 times 0. 1 2 3 4 5 6. So now you can see this is a new value, right? Now what we have to do, we have to, you know, like I can say it's a, we have to convert this one, we have to convert in a decimal. So how we will convert? So if you convert this, you know, to decimals, then what value will come? So it value will come, you know, around 192. You can convert in like offline. So you will get the new value. So then now new value will, you can see 196.10.10.192. If you convert, you will get the 192 value. Now you can see, so this value is converted, right? Now what is a, you know, here subnet mask. So what subnet mask will have? This value will come here. So you can see you have to subnet mask will be 255.255.255.192, because by default subnet, what is the subnet mask value for class C? So 255.255.255.0, that is a by default. But after subnetting, creating, you can see that subnet mask is a now value is different, 225.225.225.192. So this is the new value. Okay. Now we have to create the subnet. Now what we have to do? Now we have to create the subnet. So how we will create? So you can see it will come 196 here dot 10.10 dot 0 dot slash 26. So you can see now it's a subnet is created. So now you can see why 26 is coming here. Now question is like why 26 is coming here. So you can see why, because what was the by default, what is the subnet mask value for the class C? 24, right? 24. So now you can see here when we, you know, like resolve host 6 octal here and 2 we assign to the network, right? Because n value because n value is 6, right? So so 2 value we assign to the network. So that value you have to add in here. So now if you add here, it will go to 26. So this is a one subnet, one subnetting you created. Same way again you have to do the same process. So like you will create the again same subnetting, and then you will get a different value here. So like that you have to create, So I hope you like this video, and so please like and comment and share to my video. Thanks for your watching. Thank you.